So there are troubling reports of some of the people who were in Mohbad's house and present during his travail, and also present part of the show of shame, show of wickedness, announcing that Mohbad is not alive, whereas Mohbad is long gone. Some of these guys have escaped. We heard that one of them has relocated. Now, I know some people will be quick to say, are you saying that they should not continue with their life? I don't blame some of these guys, apart from conscience. Their conscience is dead. Or maybe they took an oath or they've been threatened. It is so sad that the police didn't do the needful. But now, they have no option. We have to force their hand. We are the ones to clean our society. We are the ones to upgrade. We are the ones to raise the bar. As it is right now, the report is that some of them are trying to escape. The promise of sudden wealth, sharing of money is not forthcoming. The key to that is the little boy called Liam. Unfortunately, like I said in previous analysis, if Cynthia is 100% that child is from Mohbad, she would have gotten DNA done long time, because it is easier for her to spend the money than to keep waiting on the terms and condition of Mohbad's father. She wouldn't have cared about anything. She would have said, let's get 3 DNA done, simple as ABC, so that my child can be paid for. The upkeep, education, and even if she wants to travel abroad, that is after everything on justice for Mohbad has been sorted out. She will get access to it, at least for now, taking care of the child. But unfortunately, because she knows that this is not true, she's also finding ways, looking for ways to escape. Well, you'll be in for a shocker. Let us get into the nitty-gritty of it. Do not forget to like and share. Tap on the subscribe button.
They will sweep it under the carpet and they will do anything they can to frustrate the public, and will all look like dummy. Of course, the public must not lose in this case, because the public, we are fighting a just cause.
Lot of people, some of you, don't let me say a lot, some were condemning Mr. Yomi when he went to the airport and the Benin Republic and the stuff. Some were, complaining that as he got to that, blah, 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 blah. But what they forgot is that the information that this man has, they don't have it. So if he's reacting towards what he knows. And now we are seeing the result. Tabate, team, multi, any other person, lifestyle, lo ti japa yi, to wa guarantee to gbogbo amok bo ti lo. So, Sherry reason telling efficient, but when he was doing it, a lot of people do not know and they were condemning it. But I'm a debutant law. But when to ba un ko ja, àwọn tó já lọ, no ma ja padà ngba ta si
ba. Bọ́lá tẹ̀ wá tó ju Ọlọ́run tó tó bá morúkọ wọn kó fi àrá pa wọ́n mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àràkọ òfin náà ló máa Interpol wà. Ó yẹ yín ẹ máa wòran bọ. Gbogbo ìtàn ṣe yẹn wọ́n ṣe exercise ni.
Mr. Yomi, as far as you see,
ọkọ tí mi ò tí ì là mọ́lẹ̀, mi fẹ́ là mọ́lẹ̀.
ẹ má là mọ́lẹ̀ Mr. Yomi. Sherry, ìfẹ́ tó ń bọ̀ wọlé gbogbo ìgbà.
Akẹ́ máa kígbe Yomi sì lè ṣe.
Ẹ má là mọ́lẹ̀.
Oh, in Sharobo, listen up. I deliberately not to là mọ́lẹ̀ because come on, I call you and charge your leg and then you want to jeopardize it. But lábẹ́ bó tilẹ̀ ń kórí. To by this stage, you call any choice you can lamole, because that is the only way the government and the police would now say the public know the truth, and we have to do the job for them. The public will not do the job of the police, so on the choice. What's he?
ẹjọ́ mo tún fẹ́ sáré sọ point kan, like nígbà tí spending sọ̀rọ̀ ní court nígbà yẹn.
Firefox, so 1 minute, please. Firefox, please take charge. I'll be
continue.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
so
go ahead.
All right, okay. Spendy was saying that àwọn 2 guys no bá nínú ilé tí wọ́n mọ̀ rí So not even one Spending said it nígbà tó wà ní corona inquest pé àwọn ọkùnrin méjì táwọn ó ní wọ́n ní ṣó mọ àwọn ènìyàn ó lóun ò mọ̀ wọ́n. So ìtàlẹ́nì kejì yẹn náà because okay thank God pé ẹ̀yin tí mẹ́rin consistent sọ pé kí Wunmi kó wá sọ then who is the other guy because Spending said they met two guys in the house when they came back from the show. Èmọ̀ wọn sí bí gbogbo wọn ṣe máa sá lọ nìyẹn.
Kò ṣe pé mi ò monitor. I only know the nickname. The police know the person. They know what they have. Wọ́n fẹ́ wọn kọ̀. But Wunmi ló lè tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí. Because it is Wunmi or Mohbad that can reveal or authenticate the full identity of those people. Mohbad ò sí láyé mọ́. Wunmi is the best option. Kò jẹ́ pé tó bá dé stage kan, a lè má ní orúkọ àwọn yẹn, action will be taken, but ó máa ń dá for the sake of justice and proper procedure, administration of criminal justice. It is important for this person to say, oh, oya wo, ta lẹ́ni, àti rí ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, but ta lẹ́ni, kí lorúkọ ẹ̀, níbo ló ti wá, ṣé wọ́n ló pè wá kó wá ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe, àbí àwọn kan ló force on you. Ohun tí ọ̀rọ̀ délé lórí nìyẹn. From that place, the rest will take its course. And that's the truth. Nto wà lẹ́nu yẹn. Gbọ̀ngbọ̀ngbọ̀n, you have to take the step gradually and carefully. Ṣé you understand? It's quite sad. You know, when you say, Spending is already, you know, sorry. Business with, I don't think it is naturally going to be acceptable by any sane society to allow that murder case should be swept under the carpet. And I want to believe we have forthright police officers, forthright elder statesmen and women. They will look at it and say, no, these people have legitimate grounds for these grievances. They are genuinely aggrieved. Why will you deny them justice? Because this justice they are fighting for is even for themselves. And that is why I say there are some decisions we make. We are actually saving our own lives. You coming out to support this kind of a movement could mean that, oh, somebody might be in the pipeline that want to treat you the way they treated Mohbad. But because you lend your voice, because you acted fast on this, and then the whole public, the whole world see that it is unacceptable, and that person will not be able to hurt you or do what they did to Mohbad. And you would think you are only helping Mohbad. Indirectly, you have helped yourself, you have helped your son. Maybe you're even helping your daughter. Somebody somewhere is about to take the life of your daughter because they are not feeling okay with what she's doing. But because you took the decision to help, and that really is going to help. So guys, get onto it and let's keep the movement burning and fire burning. Ṣojoro, ṣé wọ́n ṣojoro Mohbad? Ọlọ́run wà, please, let's put it aside. At the end of the day, there is no way they will tell the story. It is going to be a collective glory. And that is why, even in my speeches, if you look at all the press conferences we've done, I will never stop praising and appreciating all the TikTok platform. Thank you all for believing and understanding. We always disagree to agree. That's why I hold nobody and no animosity against anybody. Let's think about unity, because our unity will bring about the justice we want, and it will stop hurting every move that we're doing. So to this end, I want to say thank you all for coming through tonight. I value you guys, and trust me, I hold you guys in high esteem. I love you all. Justice for what is coming. Trust me, we will get that justice and we'll get it the right way. Because some of me could say 2 ways. Only Jehovah, slow down. Only that you yeah, but ojú ọ̀nà la wà. And all the cover-ups, everything, amaka gbogbo ẹ̀ kúrò. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ máa dé bá gbogbo ẹ̀. Light will shine on Mohbad's case, and then justice will be served. Is his name. We will never return him to Mother Earth with lies, with cover-up. We will return him with justice and the truth and light. And then let's continue to stand together. Let's avoid any platform that is trying to create division. Right? Let's just keep preaching the message of peace and cooperation. Everybody, we need each other. Nobody can do it alone. Nobody, I say it, nobody can achieve justice for Mohbad alone, because those we are dealing with outside wọ́n ti múlẹ̀, even within our tá expect wọ́n ti múlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìgidi, and ilẹ̀ tó ń mú yẹn ilẹ̀ máa padà bí wọ́n, because orí òfo àti ète òun ló múlẹ̀ sí, ilẹ̀ máa bí wọ́n. Alẹ́mí ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ á padà yí kíni á fara ẹ̀ hàn torí pé they are not meant, àwọn tí ò yẹ kó múlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad wọn á múlẹ̀, ó ṣe ní láàánú, but whatever it is agbára wọn àti ìmúlẹ̀ wọn ó ti dòfo. Mohbad will get justice and he will get it the right way. So thank you so much for supporting us. We believe in you. Ìwọ náà ọba gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tá à ń bí má jẹ́ kó ṣèrìn, má jẹ́ kó ṣọ̀rẹ́ ní, má jẹ́ kó ṣe ẹgbẹ́ wọ̀, má jẹ́ kó ṣe ẹni bá rìn. Wọ́n ní ṣọ́ni bá rìn ṣọ́ni bá rẹ́. Ẹ wo tọmọ yẹn bá ti ń fi ìporòrò ìkorò ọkàn tó fi ń kọ̀rọ̀ tó ń kọrin tó ń ṣe báyìí, ìwọ náà ọba gbogbo wàhálà tá a ṣe lórí ọmọ má jẹ́ kó já sásán, má jẹ́ káyé gbọmọ tọmọ wa lọ́wọ́, má jẹ́ kọ́mọ ayé ṣọmọ wa báṣubàṣu bá ṣe fẹ́, má jẹ́ kọ́mọ wa wà ní ìdààmú. Ìwọ náà ọba ẹ wo ìrora lọ́mọ ibi kọrin yìí o, ìrora gidi. Ṣé wọ́n ti dá ẹ lóró, wọ́n ti dá àwọn òbí ẹ lóró, wọ́n ti wá ṣe kí ni, wọ́n rò pé àwọn máa mú jẹ gbogbo agbára ayé, gbogbo àwọn tó ń kí wọn lẹ́yìn. Ẹ máa ní tìjú, ẹ níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ṣágbára tọ́lọ́run fún yín ṣé lóhun tó ní kẹ́ máa fi ṣe nìyẹn, kẹ́ máa dọ́mọ ènìyàn lóró, kẹ́ máa kẹ́ni tó ń dáyàn lóró. Kí ló dé, kí là ń gbà, kí là ń dù, ẹ lè dọ́lọ́run ọba. Ìrora tọmọ kékeré fi ń kọrin, ẹ wá bímọ, ọmọ yá wà nínú ọjọ́ orí ọmọ yìí, ọkọ yá máa balẹ̀ ipẹ́ ti gbélé ayé, ẹ ti ṣe ilé ayé bó ṣe wù yín. Ọmọ kékeré ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní kọ́ wọlé kọ́ lọ pamọ́ nulé tó ilé ààrẹ, ẹ pàdé àpòpọ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tí ó ń ṣe dáadáa fún, pàápàá àwọn tó tàtù sí ara ẹ̀. Irú ọmọ báyìí ò lè sinmi, ẹ dá láàmú ni, ẹ̀jọ́ ráyé gbé, ó tún sùn, ẹ̀jọ́ sùn. Ọlọ́run máa bí yín o, á bí yín, àmọ́ kò ní dórí ọmọ tí wọ́n pa, àbí tẹ̀ ń dọ́gbọ́n kí wọn lẹ́yìn, tẹ̀ ń dọ́gbọ́n sá sẹ́yìn wọn. Ohun tó máa jẹ yín ó sì ń jẹ nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ni o, ẹ tí ì rírọ̀ wo. Ọlọ́run tó bá dé tán fúlì, ẹ mọ mẹ̀mẹ̀, ẹ mọ fùtẹ̀. Cut short your life. That is the worst darkness, but that is the message he is passing. Even when you cut short my life, I will live, I will be the light. You thought when you cut short my life, I will be in darkness, nobody will see me again. But now, 2 years after he's gone, have we not seen Mohbad? Do you know how many times we keep playing his music? He has prophesied it, because when you have God, you have everything. Who can never say thank you, or who might not even see you again, and you do it selflessly. No bigger religion than that. No bigger service to humanity than that. Trust me, all of you standing by Mohbad, standing for this kind of a cause, you are engaging in one of the biggest and the sweetest religion, and that is humanity.
Welcome back. Well, they can run, but they cannot hide. It doesn't matter wherever it is that you disappear to, you will be tracked and traced. Justice for Mohbad is not national, it is international. It is everywhere. Kudos to every one of us that have held our ground. We've remained resolute on this one. And, you know, to borrow some of the lingo of Yomi Fabi, sacrosanct, yeah, and Jermaine, yeah. So, we'll stay strong on this matter. We'll keep on hammering on it. We know that there are people who are possessed with demons of destruction, of unaliving people, hiding, and all of that. We have them all over. It doesn't matter where they are located. We have them all over. Some of them have infiltrated Justice for Mohbad, and they come up with talks that does not make sense. One will wonder at times, you know, but you don't need to think too far. Justice must be served. How can it be that a man is involved or behind, or a woman is involved or behind the demise of a man, and then we just want to give them a title? Oh, widower. It doesn't make sense. Wickedness is wickedness, and it's as simple as that. First, the date does not correlate. When did Mohbad RIP? How come there is so much? Come on, we've heard several audio recordings, and we've seen a lot that points to, and if you live in this climb where, you know, things are not done as it is supposed to be done, you definitely know that there is a cover-up on the demise of Mohbad. How could it be? Let us look at it this way. How could it be that the cadaver of Mohbad, sample, specimen, or whatever you want to call it, of Mohbad was kept for 3 months? It was said at the inquest. This is not stories. It was said by the pathologist. He said, I did what I needed to do. I gave it to them. I did partly. They were supposed to do the rest. They said they kept it for over 3 months. What were they expecting to get? They definitely know that they will not be getting the right results to aid in getting justice. And also, the house of Mohbad, was it sealed up? No. Also, what about the timing? When did Mohbad pass away? When was it announced? Who was called? How come Cynthia was running right, left, and center to cover up? What was she covering? Is there something else apart from what died Mohbad? Are there other secrets that she does not want the public to be aware of? What a criminal, wicked people. And someone will be like, widow. What nonsense is that? These people are wicked. They are evil people. Where is the nurse? How come the nurse has not shown face after her initial arrest? The only person we saw is the mother of the nurse saying, no, it's only tetanus, so that was what was given to Mohbad, and then antibiotics, nothing of. And when you listen to all of this and you had one and one together, it is easy for us to know that Cynthia's mother, a former corrupt police officer, dishonorably discharged, connected to criminals like herself, they have already found a way to break justice evidence from the beginning. If not for the public, if not for the cry of the public, and of course the cry of the blood of Mohbad, nothing would have been done to this point. So we cannot just sit back and then begin to rely on people who we know are not willing to get justice for someone like Mohbad that they call insignificant. If Mohbad was the son of one of those so-called criminal elites, you know what they would have done? They would have introduced scientific and all kinds of intelligence into getting justice. They would have gotten it without delay. They would have gotten it so fast. In fact, the extreme investigation that they will do, even the innocent will be caught in between. That's how they operate. That's how they operate. So let us leave all of these shenanigans and stop fooling ourselves that those people in that house do not have updates that they should be given to the public, or even more to the police. Very important. Confession is needed. Very simple. Is needed. It is Prime Boy that fought him, and then he bled profusely. And then Cynthia is saying, no, there is no profusely. It was just a little thing. I just used something to... Where did the police get this from? Well, from Karimo, she said, we went there with a bottle of alcohol, or is it box of alcohol, and we give them money. And it was my sister that gave them the so-called statement that they read out. That was not an investigation. That was simply a conversation. They had a conversation, they recorded it, and that's it. That's what they put out there for the public to consume. Where are the evidence that shows that Prime Boy and whoever had a fight? If they did, how come nobody recorded it? And more so, what kind of bleeding is this profusely that we didn't say? Or he had initial injury. That is the only thing that came from the autopsy, that there was this slight injury. A slight injury that one would believe is what we saw in that short 1 second to 2 second video of the so-called Mohbad hand. So it could be that it was infected. So when he was struggling with Prime Boy, the thing kind of had a puncture, or pressure was applied to it, a little bit of, and he came in, they left, they went home. What happened on that journey? They said there was more fight. Now let us ask, which one is more dangerous? What kind of fight? Is it the type he had with Prime Boy, like a little bit of, and he got into it with security all over, or the one that security was not there, and the conversation is about Canada, about paternity, about passport? We all know how dangerous these things can be. So they got home. What happened? We called the nurse. The nurse now injected him. For what? No, there are lies there. A huge, big lie.